Hello friends, welcome back to a new video of I Square. Today we are going to learn a new algebraic method to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables. And the name of the method is cross multiplication method. In this method we have a specific formula for finding x and y from a pair of linear equations in two variables. And I will give an aid to memorize that particular formula, and the derivation of the formula is out of scope of your exams. So consider this aid to memorize this particular formula. We have the general form of a pair of linear equations in two variables as a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Now we want a formula for x and y, and hence we will get a solution for this pair of linear equations in two variables. So consider this. We have x, y and 1. Remember that. And now we are going to write the coefficients and constants in two lines. And in the first line we have b1, c1, a1, b1. This is the order, starting from b1 and going in a cyclic order, that is b1, c1, again a1 and b1. Now again in the second line we have b2, c2, a2 and b2. That's it. In between we have x, y and 1, and in the first line we have b1, c1, a1, b1, and in the second line we have b2, c2, a2, b2. And now we want to multiply these pairs. Each of these pairs we have to multiply, and the formula is x by b1 c2. This is the way of multiplication. b1 c2 minus b2 c1 again equals to y by again c1 a2 minus c2 a1, which is equal to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This is basically the equation for x and y. How will we find x and y from this equation? This particular fraction equal to this particular fraction equal to this particular fraction. So both of these two are equal. So we can consider x is equal to, we can multiply this particular term into this fraction. So we will get b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now we have y is equal to, similarly multiply it here, that is c1 a2 minus c2 a1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So when we are given with a pair of linear equations in two variables, always write the constants like this, that is the coefficients and constants like this in two lines. Put x, y and 1. Simply cross multiply and find the values for x and y. This is the method of cross multiplication. From the name itself we are cross multiplying the coefficients and constants. So always remember this aid to memorize the formula and hence find the solution for the pair of linear equations in two variables. Now we shall see some examples solved using the using the method of cross multiplication. Consider this example. We have to write the coefficients as the aid to memory given above. So let's write. We will start with b1, that is 15, 23, 11 and 15. And here we have x, here we have y and here we have 1. And looking into this equation, we have b2 is equal to minus 2. C2 is equal to minus 20, again A2 is equal to 7 and B2 is equal to minus 2. Now we know that x by 15 into minus 20 minus 2 into 23 is equal to y by 23 into 7 minus 20 into 11, which is equal to 1 by 11 into minus 2 minus 7 into 15. So that's it. We got the equation. Now we have to solve this. That is x by 15 into minus 20. We will get that minus 300 and minus 2 into 23. 2 into 23 is 46. So minus 2 into 23 is minus 46, and this negative and negative becomes positive. So it will become plus 46 equals to y by 23 into 7. What is 23 into 7? 161. Okay, 161 minus 20 into 11. 2 into 11 is 22 and 20 into 11 is 220. This negative and negative become positive, so it will become plus 220. That's it. By equals to 1 by 11 into minus 2 is minus 22 minus 7 into 15. 15 into 7 is 105. So minus 105. So now we want to simplify this. That is x by minus 300 plus 46. So we will get it as minus 300 minus 46 is 254. Minus 254 equals to y by 220 plus 161. 381 is equal to 1 by minus 105 minus 22. That is adding these two numbers and putting a negative sign. That is minus 127. So we got it like this. Since this fraction and this fraction are equal, we will get x is equal to minus 254 by minus 127, and y is equal to 381 divided by minus 127. Here negative and negative gets cancelled. Now 254 by 127 is simply 2, and 381 by minus 127 is minus 3. So we got x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. That will be the solution of this particular pair of linear equations in two variables, and we have solved it using the method of cross multiplication. Now we shall solve exercise 3.5, and the first question of exercise 3.5 asks us to check whether the given pair of linear equations have unique solution, infinitely many solution, or no solution, and if they have a solution, find the solution of the particular pair of linear equations in two variables. And the first question among them is x minus 3y minus 3 equals to 0 and 3x minus 9y minus 2 is equal to 0. First of all, we have to check whether these equations have a solution or not. If they have a unique solution, we will go for the solution using cross multiplication method, and if there is no solution, we will move on to the next question. So consider this equation, and to check whether we have a solution or not, we want to take the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. What is a1 by a2? Here we have the coefficient of x as 1 and here we have the coefficient of x as 3. So a1 by a2 is simply 1 by 3 and it is in the simplest form. Now we will go for b1 by b2. Here we have minus 3 and here we have minus 9. So in the reduced form it will be 1 by 3. Negative and negative get cancelled, and in the simplest form it is 1 by 3. Now we will go for C1 by C2. Here we have minus 3 and here we have minus 2. That is minus and minus gets cancelled, and the simplest form of this ratio is 3 by 2. Hence we can observe that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but C1 by C2 is not equal to the other two, that is, it is not equal to C1 by C2. So look for the condition here. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by, not equal to C1 by C2. What happens if this happens? Which means the lines, the in graphical representation the lines are parallel, or this particular equations have no solution, which means it has inconsistent solution, which means this equation have no solution. So there is no solution to be found out, so we shall move to the next question. Now the second question is 2x plus y equal to 5 and 3x plus 2y equals to 8. First of all, we have to check whether this particular pair of linear equations have a unique solution or not. For that, we will go for the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. What is a1 by a2? First of all, we have to change these equations into the general form, that is 2x plus y equal to 5 becomes 2x plus y minus 5 equals to 0, and 3x plus 2y equal to 8 becomes 3x plus 2y minus 8 equals to 0. Now what is a1 by a2? 2 by 3. It is in the simplest form. What is b1 by b2? 1 by 2. What is c1 by c2? Minus 5 by minus 8, that is 5 by 8. Now all these ratios are in simplest form, and we can find that a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2. So this is the condition, which means it has a unique solution. Since it has a unique solution, we have to find what is that particular solution. Now we will go for the solution of this particular pair of linear equations in two variables, and we will find it using cross multiplication method. How will we find it using cross multiplication method? We want to use that diagram x, y, 1. In between we have the coefficient of y's, that is 1, again minus 5, again 2 and again 1. And here also, first of all, we will have 2, minus 8, 3 and 2. Now we have the cross multiplication, that is 1 into minus 8 minus 2 into minus 5. 2 into minus 5. Okay, is equal to y by minus 5 into 3 minus 8 into 2 is equal to 1 by 2 into 2 minus 3 into 1. So that's it. We will simplify this. X by 1 into minus 8 is minus 8, and 2 into minus 5 is minus 10. Minus and minus become positive, and it will become minus 8 plus 10. Is equal to y by minus 5 into 3 is minus 15 minus 8 into 2 is minus 16, so minus and minus gets positive, that is plus 16, equals to 1 by 2 into 2 is 4 minus 3 into 1 is 3. So we will get x by minus 8 plus 10 is simply 2, and y by minus 15 plus 16 is 1, and 1 by 4 minus 3 is 1. So we will get x by 2 is equal to 1 by 1. So we will get x is equal to 2, and y by 1 equals to 1 by 1, which means y is equal to 1. So the unique solution or the only solution is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Now we will go for the next question. Now the next question is 3x minus 5y equals to 20, 6x minus 10y equals to 40. First of all, we can put it into the general form, that is 3x minus 5y equals to 20 becomes 3x minus 5y minus 20 equals to 0, and 6x minus 10y equals to 40 becomes 6x minus 10y minus 40 equals to 0. So to check whether it has a unique solution, we want the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. a1 by a2 means 3 by 6. That is simply 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is minus 5 by minus 10. That is simply again 1 by 2, minus and minus gets cancelled, then it will become 1 by 2. c1 by c2 is minus 20 by minus 40. Minus 20 by minus 40 and it will become 1 by 2 again. So all the three ratios are equal. What will it mean? All the three ratios are equal means it has infinitely many solutions. So this particular pair of linear equations has infinitely many solutions. And now we will go for the next question. Now the fourth question is x minus 3y minus 7 equals to 0, 3x minus 3y minus 15 equals to 0. We want the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2 to check whether this have a unique solution or not. What is a1 by a2? 1 by 3. Okay. What is b1 by b2? Minus 3 by minus 3. That is minus 3 by minus 3 means this 1. Again c1 by c2 minus 7 by minus 15, that is 7 by 15. We can see that all the three ratios are different, that is a1 by a2 is not equals to b1 by b2, which means it has a unique solution. What if it has a unique solution? We want to find that solution using cross multiplication method. Now we will go for that. For that we want to draw the diagram, that is x, y, 1. Again coefficient of coefficient of y, that is b1, minus 3, again minus 7, again 1, again minus 3. Now we want minus 3, minus 15, 3 and minus 3. Now we will cross multiply, that is x by 3 minus 3 into minus 15 minus 3 into minus 7 equals to y by minus 7 into 3 minus 15 into 1. This is equal to 1 by 1 into minus 3 minus 3 into minus 3. Now simplification part is x by minus 3 into minus 15, which will become plus 3 into 15 is 45. So minus 3 into minus 7 is minus and minus gets positive, that is plus 21. So it will become plus 45 minus 21 equals to y by minus 7 into 3 is minus 21 minus 15 into 1 is minus 15, and this minus and minus will get positive, that is plus 15 equals to 1 by 1 into minus 3 is minus 3, again minus and minus gets positive, 3 into 3 is 9. Now x by plus 45 minus 21. So we have to subtract 21 from 45, it will become 24. So x by 24 equals to y by minus 21 plus 15. It is y by minus 6 is equal to 1 by minus 3 plus 9 is 1 by 6. So x will become, x is equal to 24 by 6. What is 24 by 6? It is 4. So we got x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 6 by 6. y is equal to minus 6 by 6, it is minus 1. So we got y is equal to minus 1. So we have found that unique solution, that is x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 1. So now we shall move to the next question. Now the second question is, for what values of a and b does the following pair have infinitely many solutions? We are given a pair of linear equations in two variables and we want to find the values for a and b such that this pair have infinitely many solutions. When will a pair of linear equations have infinitely many solutions? We know that if a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, we know that the particular pair will have infinitely many solutions. So we will consider that condition, that is a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Now what is a1 by a2? It is 2 by a minus b. What is b1 by b2? It is 3 by a plus b. What is c1 by c2? It is 7 by 3a plus b minus 2. So we got the condition like this, and I am going to equate these two equations and these two equations. First of all, we will equate these two equations, that is 2 by a minus b is equal to 3 by a plus b. That is 2 by cross multiplication, we will get 2 into a plus b is equal to 3 into a minus b. That is 2a plus 2b is equal to 3a minus 3b. So it will become, we will take all the terms towards this side, that is 3a minus 2a minus 3b minus 2b equals to 0. That is 3a minus 2a is a, minus 3b minus 2b is minus 5b equals to 0. A minus 5b equals to 0 is the first equation when we equate these two conditions, that is a minus 5b equals to 0. This is our equation number 1 by equating these two conditions. Now we want to equate the other two conditions, that is 2 by a minus b is equal to 7 by 3a plus b minus 2. Cross multiplying, we will get 2 into 3a plus b minus 2 equals to 7 into a minus b. So we will get 2 into 3, 6a plus 2b minus 4 equals to 7a minus 7b. So we will take all the terms to that side, that is 7a minus 6a minus 7b minus 2b minus 4 to this side will become plus 4 equals to 0. 7a minus 6a is simply a, minus 7b minus 2b is minus 9b plus 4 equals to 0. This is our equation number 2. That is a minus 9b plus 4 equals to 0. So now we shall solve this pair of linear equations. This is our equation number 1 and this is our equation number 2. Here we have variables a and b. By solving this pair of linear equations in two variables, we will get the values for a and b. So we can solve that pair of linear equations by cross multiplication method. If we look into these equations, we know that it is easy by solving these equations through elimination method. So, but in this question we will solve it by cross multiplication method to understand the cross multiplication method more clearly. So instead of x and y, we have to write a and b, then we will have 1. So coefficient of b, coefficient of y, that is b2 is 5. Again here we have b1 is minus 5 and we have c1 as 0 here, so 0, then we have 1, again minus 5, here we want minus 9, again 4, 1 and minus 9. So a by cross multiplying, we will get minus 5 into 4 minus 9 into 0 is equal to b by 0 into 1 minus 4 into 1 is equal to 1 by 1 into minus 9 minus 1 into minus 5. That is A by minus 5 into 4 is minus 20. 9 into minus 9 into 0 is 0, so minus 0 is equal to B by 0 into 1 is 0, minus 4 into 1 is 4, equals to 1 by 1 into 9 minus 9 is minus 9, minus 1 into 5 is minus 5, so minus and minus get plus, so minus 9 plus 5. So A by minus 20 is equal to B by minus 4 is equal to 1 by minus 9 plus 5 is minus 9 plus 5 is minus 4. So we will get A by minus 20 is equal to 1 by minus 4, means A is equal to minus 20 by minus 4. Minus 20 by minus 4, it will become 5. So 20 by 4 is 5. Now we want B, that is B is equal to minus 4 by minus 4. That is 1. So we got A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 1. So for A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 1, this pair of linear equations will have infinitely many solutions. Now we shall move to the next question. So the next question is, for what value of k will the following pair have no solution? This is the pair of linear equations and we want to find the value of k such that this pair of linear equations have no solution. We know that a pair of linear equation have no solution if a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2. So we will write that condition a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2, which should not be equals to c1 by c2. We can put the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. a1 is 3, a2 is 2k minus 1. So 3 by 2k minus 1 equal to b1 by b2. 1 by k minus 1, which is equal to 1 by, which is not equal to 1 by 2k plus 1. Since these two fractions are equal, we can equate them, that is 3 by 2k minus 1 equals to 1 by k minus 1. Cross multiplying, we will get 3 into k minus 1 equals to 2k minus 1. 3k minus 3 is equal to 2k minus 1, which means 3k minus 2k is equal to minus 1 plus 3, that is 3k minus 2k is k is equal to minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. So we got k is equal to 2. So for k is equal to 2, this particular pair of linear equation have no solution. So that's the end of question number 2. So in today's class we have learned how to solve a pair of linear equations using in two variables using cross multiplication method, and we have done several examples of pair of linear equations solving by cross multiplication method, and also we have started exercise 3.5 and we have solved first two questions of exercise 3.5. Rest of the exercise exercise 3.5 will be solved in the next video. Till then, wait for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.